Number 10. Volker Wiecker, Germany. General Volker Wiecker is the current and 15th German Chief of Armed Forces Staff, as a highest-ranking officer. He is also serving as Chief Military Advisor to German government and is also heading the General Operations. Volker Wiecker is among those officers of the German Armed Forces who serve the almost all major foreign Bundeswehr deployment including Kosovo, Bosnia, and Afghanistan. General Volker Wiecker joined the Bundeswehr in 1974 and has served as Commandant General, Staff Officer Training, Assistant Branch Chief at the Federal Ministry of Defense, Operations and Training Staff Officer, Senior Military Assistant to the Federal Minister of Defense, Chief of Staff, Deputy Commander, and Commander Netherlands, Corps. Number 9. Ketsu Toshikawa, Japan. Ketsu Toshikawa is the current Chief of Staff and Joint Staff of the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force. Ketsu Toshikawa was promoted to the rank of 4-star Admiral in 2012 and in 2014 he promoted to the rank of Japanese Chief of Staff, Joint Staff. General Ketsu Toshikawa has been involved in various disputes including the Senkaku Islands dispute that is the most recent one. He is supervising the various other defense programs started by the Japanese Armed Forces. With the commencement of the 21st century, Japan has also stepped in to develop for 5th-generation fighter jets and Ketsu Toshikawa is intelligently assisting the defense institutions at both local and international levels. He joined the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force in 1977. Number 8. Yoonhee, South Korea. South Korea, who is facing the threats in the shape of North Korea and the United States, really needs a strong army chief like Yoonhee. Yoonhee was reportedly being set the great influence on an operation control over all military segments of the South Korean armed forces unlike his counterpart and previous army chiefs. Yoonhee served as the Joint Chiefs of Staff of Republic of Korea during October 2013 to October 2015. It is being said that during his service, he was continuously making the South Korean defense stronger against North Korea and the United States. He was the first JCS who was selected from the Korean Navy Force for the first time in the history of Korean Armed Forces. He retired from the post of JCS in October 2015 and was regarded as the most powerful JCS South Korea ever have till now. Number 7. Dalbir Singh, India. General Dalbir Singh is the current and 26th Indian Chief of Army Staff who was assigned this post on July 31, 2014. Before assuming the position of COAS, he served as Vice Chief of the Army Staff. The issue of appointing the Dalbir Singh as COAS remained very controversial because of the petition filed by the Lieutenant General Ravi Dastain against Dalbir Singh appointment. However, all of the allegations and objections made by the LT General Ravi Dastain and Indian Supreme Court gave a green signal on the appointment of the Dalbir Singh as the 26th Indian Army Chief. He was the company commander during the operation against Sri Lanka named Operation Pawan in Jaffna, in which Pak Army assisted the Sri Lankan Armed Force. He was also involved in the various operations in Kashmir Valley. Number 6. Nick Hutton, United Kingdom. Nick Hutton is the Chief of the Defense Staff of the United Kingdom Armed Forces. General Nick Hutton is best known for his service during Iraq War when he represented the British Armed Forces in various operations. The other contribution of General Nick Hutton was in the Troubles conflict in Northern Ireland. He was the senior British military representative during multinational force Iraq War. General commanded the British Armed Forces in various positions before becoming the Chief of the Defence Staff of the British Armed Forces. He has served as military assistant to the Chief of Staff British Army of the Rhine, commanding officer of the 1st Battalion the Green Howards, Chief of Joint Operations at Permanent Joint HQs, UK, and Vice Chief of the Defence Staff. Number 5. Hulusi Acker, Turkey. Once it was the time when Turkish armed forces have a significant role in the politics of the country. Then with the passage of time, democratic institutions have been developing and now the role of Turkish armed forces is limited to the defense issues only. Hulusi Acker is currently the 29th Chief of Staff of the Turkish Armed Forces. During recent clash between Turkey and Russia over gunning down the Russian fighter jet by the Turkish Air Force, Hulusi Acker played a great role to strengthen the borders of the country. Turkey has a great significance in the Asian region and for the country it is very important to have a strong military commander general like Hulusi Acker. Hulusi Acker has served as Infantry Brigade Commander Brigadier Homeland Security, Commander of Allied Forces Southern Europe, Major General Command of the Military Command, Lieutenant General Logistics Command, and Turkish Land Forces Command. Number 4 Fang, China. There are only few countries in the world where most of the international defense policies are entirely supervised by the armed forces of these countries. However, it is not in the case of China, but still the current Chief of General Staff People's Liberation Army Chief of the People's Republic of China Fang is playing well on its current position due to strong military defense. China has started a program under the codename of JXX for the development of various fifth-generation most advanced fighter jets. All these programs are indirectly being supervised by the PLA Chief of General Staff Fang. Fang previously served on the commanding position of Beijing Military Region and Guangzhou Military Region. He is also looking after the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor project from Chinese side while in Pakistan it is indirectly under supervision of Pak Army Chief General Raheel Sharif. Number 3. Valery Gerasimov, Russia. Valery Gerasimov is the Russian Armed Forces Chief of the General Staff and the first Deputy Defense Minister of Russia. Valery Gerasimov was appointed after the termination of Nikolai Makarov by Russian President Vladimir Putin. Throughout his military career, Valery Gerasimov served on various powerful positions. It is also being said that Valery Gerasimov is the favorite general of the Russian President Vladimir Putin, and it is also being said that Nikolai Makarov was forced to resign by the Russian President to make a ground for the current Chief of the General Staff of Russian Armed Forces. Valery Gerasimov is on the list of persons that are declared in 2014 by the European Union in respect of actions threatening and undermining the territorial integrity, sovereignty and independence of Ukraine. Valery Gerasimov is playing a significant role in Russia's Syria alliance against ISIS. Number 2 Martin Dempsey, R. United States. Martin Dempsey is a retired U.S. Army general retired from the service in 2015 after serving as the 18th Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. During her career, General Martin Dempsey played a good role for developing the relations of United States with other countries, especially Afghanistan, Pakistan and Arabian countries. He served the U.S. Army on various positions including Chief of Staff of the Army. Number 1. Raheel Sharif, Pakistan. General Raheel Sharif is 4-star rank Army General and a strong mustache man, currently the 15th Chief of Army Staff of the Pak Army. General Raheel was the most successful and powerful military commander of the year 2015 who, through his strategic mindset, have been developing historical relations with the neighbors of Pakistan. He is the man behind the ongoing Operation Zarbazban North Waziristan. The morale of Pakistan Army is at peak position under the supervision of General Raheel Sharif. The situations in Karachi is gradually moving towards the better result because of the best policies of Pak Army. In addition to domestics, General Raheel has been playing a significant role on international levels as well. Most of the head of the states like to directly communicate with General Raheel to talk about bilateral interest. He is not only the most successful military generals of the world in 2015, he is also the most reputed army chief of Pakistan till date.